Everyone, welcome back to the YouTube channel. My name is Paul J. Lipsky from dropshippingtitans.com, and in this video I'm going to show you an update that's happened on eBay that's probably messing up your account, a lot of your listings, maybe not all of them, but certainly it could be at least a few listings, if not a lot of them, depending on what types of items that you sell. Now, in the title of this video, I called it glitch. Maybe by the time you're watching this, I'm going to change that because it really actually isn't a glitch. This is something eBay did on purpose and didn't really give us too much of a heads up about it. So I did want to alert you guys about it for those of you who don't know about it already, so that you can all fix it and make sure that your items are working correctly. So this update, what it can do is it can make it so that your items aren't showing up at all in the search results. It would also make it so that your items can't be repriced correctly, and your items might not even be relisted at all. So most of your items, they're going to relist every 30 days for us as drop shippers, but if you don't have this right for some of your listings, they're not even going to relist at all. So we got to fix this. It's not terribly hard to do, but it is a huge pain. And basically, at this point, until you fix it, your listings are broken. And if you don't fix it, then the listings won't be renewed, which means that they're just going to disappear. So let me show you what's going on here. And then I'll show you how eBay decided to kind of notify us about this without too much of a warning, really. So this is pretty simple to fix, although it could be tedious, time consuming. It certainly took us a lot of time to fix it. You're just going to come over to eBay and hover over My eBay on the top right and click on Selling. That will bring you to your Seller Hub if you didn't know how to get there already. And then you want to go to your listings here. Oops, somebody's calling me. Sorry about that. Okay, so go to your listings by clicking here. That will show you all your listings. And right here where it says edit, just select there. And if you have more than 500 listings, you're only allowed to edit 500 at a time. So I would choose the first 500, and then after you go through the steps I'm about to show you, go back and do the next 500. But if you have less than 500, just choose edit all X number of listings. And that's going to pull up the bulk editor. If you see a message that says this, that says you have listings you are working with already, would you like to continue with them? Choose no, and then choose OK. That just means that whatever you were bulk editing before, you never actually saved it and finished it. So now on this page, they're actually going to show you all the items that have this item specific issue. And let me back up a little bit. So all your listings on eBay have these things called item specifics. So we all know we have a description that's like a block of text that describes what the item is, but there's also item specifics that make it easier for customers to search for items. So for instance, if it was a shirt, you might be able to put the size as one of the item specifics, the color, maybe the fit as well. Other things would be brands, those would be item specifics. eBay has said more and more that these item specifics are really important to them because it makes it easier for buyers to search and find the right items. So the more item specifics you have, the better. eBay, though, has said more recently that this is becoming so important that they are requiring more item specifics than before. So they are saying that if you don't have the right item specifics, we are not even going to let you list the item. So you need to make sure those are now in place. So just right here at the top, there's a red exclamation point that says the item specific type is missing. Just check off that box, and it's only going to show the items that have an item specific problem. So you can just come here and edit it. So let's see, I'm scrolling down, and it's going to tell me right here that I'm missing the type. And you kind of gotta have to look at the listing because this is a lamp. What's the type? Swing arm lamp looks good. It's a swing arm lamp. All right, sounds good to me. Save it. And once it finishes, we'll go to the next one. This is a beanbag chair. So let's see what's missing here. The brand in this case. So right here in the title, I can see it's Big Joe. So I'm just going to click where it says Big Joe and it will fill it in. And make sure there's nothing else they're missing. And then I can click Save. All right, and if that's all they wanted, then it will go away. I don't know why that one's not going away. Maybe there's something else I missed. Yep, so I missed the type here. So we'll call this a beanbag chair. Let's see if that comes up. Beanbag chair or cushion. Beanbag cushion. And now save. All right, so that one's better. I'll do one more just to show you guys. This is an ottoman, a collapsible storage ottoman, and they are looking for the type. So right here, recommendation, storage ottoman. So you see it's not that bad because they give you recommendations, but it does take some time. So either you or your virtual assistant has to go through. This is the biggest pain, is that they won't always see, like, they didn't tell me right away that this was a problem. So now I have to go in and actually find the height. So now I would actually have to go into the description where the height likely is and copy that down and put it in there, which I can't find it really quickly. So that's something I would then have to do later. So the reason this came up was because of the fall seller update in 2019. And this is literally what they said. This is what's so frustrating about it. They said, so the updates, the fall updates, spring updates, summer updates, winter updates, they make these to update sellers on what new things are happening on eBay. And they also let you know about any new changes we have to know about, any new policies that we have to adhere to, things like that. So in this case, they had this one section called item specific updates to help buyers find your listings. And they say we're continuing to make it easier for buyers to quickly find your listings by providing targeted guidance with item specifics. All right, so far so good. We're adding hundreds of new item specifics across several categories. So they're adding more options to choose from when it comes to item specifics. All right, so far so good. And they're being ordered in order of importance. All right. So some item specifics are already required when you create new listings or revise an existing listings in home and garden category. Yes, we knew that. So then it says starting October 15th, 2019, which was just a few days ago, additional item specifics will be required. If you do not fill out the required item specifics, your listings will not be successfully published. And that's pretty much all they say about it. They don't even mention the fact that it's not going to let you relist items or change listings or change the prices in certain circumstances, different things like that. So, yeah, I mean, when I read that, I just kind of glanced over it. I didn't think too much of it because my initial thought was, okay, we're going to list items, and if we don't have enough item specifics, they'll let us know, and we'll update them, and then we'll actually be able to list the items. It wasn't really clear to me that your items might not even be relisted if they don't have the proper item specifics. And I'm kind of wondering, like, hey, were there any items that were set to be republished that were like the day, like on October 14th, and then October 15th, this new requirement came out, and so then they weren't relisted? I don't know. So we're still looking into that. But it did take us a little while to get all of our listings updated, but you just got to go through and do it. It's not that bad, just a little bit tedious. So kind of the moral here for me is more with these seller updates. I'm going to try to read them more carefully, but this one I think really snuck up on me because I didn't know that's what they were kind of alluding to there. So let me see who's here in the chat. We are live for the recording of this, so I wanted to see if anyone has any questions. Simply Dana is first, so congratulations. And Jameson and Lazy Abram, thanks for being here. What's up, Rich? How's it going? Hey, Tina and Anita here as usual. Thank you, Anita. Let's see. Why don't they apply that just for new listings? I don't know. It's eBay. Yeah, so this has happened to a few other people listing new items. Yeah, so just be aware of this. I would go in and definitely change that so that it doesn't, so you're actually able to relist the items, change your prices, and everything like that. So I hope you guys got some value out of this. Make sure you go in, make those changes, and make sure you also smash the like button down below so that more people find out about this so that they can fix their account before it's too late. And if you guys got any value out of this, I said that already, but if you got extra value out of it, make sure to subscribe to the channel so that you don't miss any future updates about eBay or strange things that are happening. Normally I get these videos out really, really fast when something new happened. This one, I'm gonna admit, it's a few days late just because I was out of town. I didn't even have access to consistent internet or things like that. So I do apologize for that, but normally these videos with these kind of important things come out really fast. So if you want the latest news, want to learn about these latest glitches so that you can fix them right away, make sure to subscribe to the channel and leave a comment if this happened to you and if you've managed to fix it so that we can all see that, yeah, this is a serious issue and that everyone should be going in and making those changes. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next video. There will be one that you can click somewhere around here, so make sure to check out that one.